What's up, guys? Like I said, you watched my video yesterday. Um, I did a Stanley Cup, my bracket predictions. Now we got NHL 20 predicting the Stanley Cup champions this year. First off, we got Vegas and Chicago, so here we go. We're just going to do simulating every game. I'm going to do a period-by-period skip. So it's 2-0 Chicago right now. This could be an upset here. 3-1 last period, and Chicago takes game one 4-2. Wow. All right, so Chicago goes up 1-0 in that series. Like I said, Chicago's the 8th seed, so I mean it's a big playoffs there for the Blackhawks. Next game, we got Calgary and Dallas, as Dallas being the big seed here to win this thing. Calgary would be the upset. Calgary up 1-0 in the third period. Dallas cannot do it. And it's 1-0. Calgary gets the win in game one. Calgary goes up 1-0. So we got two teams already on an upset alert. Montreal, Philadelphia. Montreal will be the upset here. And in game one, things keep it close in the third period. Oh, we're still tied. We're still tied, so that, you know what that means. That means we get to intervene and watch the overtime, because that's what I like to do. It's a CPU versus CPU game. I will not be playing, so here we go. We'll see what happens. Start game. It's 2-2, headed into overtime. Let's see who hangs on to this one. I'll try to broadcast as best as I can, but sometimes I don't know the players that well. Looks like Max Domi and Shaw. Here we go, overtime. Who's going to be the winner in game one? The only time I would do a video is if the game goes into overtime or something big. Montreal on a power play, though, for just about 18 seconds here. Does Montreal have what it takes to win this thing in overtime? Oh, a bad play. Oh, Thomas Tatar. What a save by Carter Hart. As they're going to have to freeze it up as Thomas Tatar almost got the game winner in game one for Montreal. So like I said, we got Chicago up 1-0 already in the series, and we got Calgary up 1-0 in the series. So here we go. Faceoffs 149. So let's see what happens here. Giroux's got it on the side here. Hopefully this thing ends soon. Coach Shore looking for someone, but Carey Price is there to shut him down. And let's just see if I can I skip? I'm trying to hit the button here, but it's not allowing me to skip. Did I just miss it? Is that game? Was I not even paying attention in that game? Wow. I was on my phone and I missed it, and the Flyers take game one in overtime. And was it Sean Couture? I don't really know who it was. But what a wrister from the point as Philadelphia goes up 1-0 in the series. And they're celebrating and everything, and no one cares about it. I would like to see who got that goal, though. Hang on. Sanheim on Carey Price. So I don't even know who the heck that guy is. But Philadelphia wins it in overtime. Game one belongs to Philly. So here we go. Hey, thanks for joining. I appreciate that. Like I said, we're just hopping on to see who wins, who NHL 20 predicts to win this thing. And we might hop on to some MLB after. But here we go. First game here between Tampa Bay Columbus. In my predictions, I picked Columbus to go very far. And oh my god! Tampa Bay unloads in the first period, scoring 6 goals. And Columbus has some work to do here in the third period. Can they do anything? No. It's 7-1 the final. Tampa Bay takes care of business in game one. Alright, so game one now here between the Coyotes and the Avalanche. Of course the Coyotes would be the upset here. But let's see who gets it done here in game one. After one period, Colorado leads 1-0. 3-0. And Colorado's going to take game one 3-0. A shutout of the Coyotes. And now game one between Vancouver and St. Louis. Hopefully St. Louis can do something. I know they didn't look that good in the round robin. Oh man, that's not good. That isn't good. Of course, Vancouver would be the upset pick here, and Jordan Bennington let up 4 in the first, man. Oh, but hang on, St. Louis ties it with 4 goals in the second, and it's 4-4. And we might have to go to an overtime game, and we will. 6-6. Somehow this game went 6-6. That's crazy. So here we go. Let's see who can pick it up in overtime. That would be sweet. That would be sweet to see St. Louis win this thing. Come on, in overtime, game number 1. That would be dope to see St. Louis pick up this win. I'm gonna make a prediction right now. Ryan O'Reilly's gonna get it to beat Vancouver in game 1. But 6-6, man. That is crazy, bro. Crazy. 6-6. So here we go. Overtime starts now. Of course, Enterprise Center, that's not how it is in real life. You know, they're playing in the Rogers Center or the Scotiabank Arena because of coronavirus. Now Schwartz has it on the side. Schwartz looking to make some help. Instead, he gets hit behind, and now back up to Elias Peterson. Peterson now looking for someone. Instead, he's going to do everything else himself. Finds Ferland. Ferland takes a shot. Saved by Bennington, though. So I'm excited to see what NHL 20 predicts to win the Stanley Cup this year. Obviously, guys, on my prediction, I did pick. I'm not going to tell you that. You're going to have to watch the video to find out. Pietrangelo just got unloaded there. He might be injured. Edmondson has it now. Joe Edmondson, not even on the Blues anymore. Looking for some help here. Now over to Edmondson again. Taken away by Brock Boeser. Brock Boeser in Vancouver has numbers going up. Brock Boeser's going to wait, look for help. Passes it over to Edler. Takes a shot in Vancouver. No. Oh, Edler gets the best of Jordan Bennington in overtime, and Vancouver leads the series 1-0. Unfortunate break there for the Blues, but of course it's a 7-game series, so not much harm is done there. Alright, now we go to, this is the last series here? No, we got 2 more. Washington and, of course, the Islanders. And I believe Islanders would be the upset pick here. Washington up 1-0 after 1. Tie game after 2, and we're going to be 3-2 Washington, it looks like. Okay, Washington gets the win there in game 1. And now the very last game 1 here between Boston and Carolina. And Boston, of course, the pick here, but Carolina, 3 in the first. Oh, man. 3-1. Does Boston tie it up? No. Carolina wins it 4-1. Of course, guys, I don't have updated rosters, which kind of sucks, but you know, you get the gist of it. Game 2 now we bring you game 2. This is gonna take me too long, so hold on. Finish game. Chicago again. Chicago goes up 2-0. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna have to send the next game. We're going to have to sim to the next game because it's going to take way too long. Dallas ties this series. Hang on, we'll just do something here for you. For your asses. We're going to do this just super quick and then I'll look at it afterwards. But, oh man, the Blackhawks just up 2-0. That hurts me, man. That really hurts me. Alright, we go back to here. So, Blackhawks up 2-0. Dallas tied the series 1-1. Avalanche go up 2-0. Blues tied the series. Good to see. Flyers... Montreal ties the series. Lightning go up 2-0. Capitals go up 2-0, and Boston ties the series. Game 3, please, Vegas. Okay, thank you. Vegas gets a win. It's 2-1. Second series goes 2-1 Dallas. Now Montreal, Philadelphia. Montreal. Okay. And Columbus stays alive. They don't. And they stay alive. Now, what game did I just watch? I don't know which one that was. Oh, 2-1. Coyotes got a win. The Blues, come on, go up, go up. Yes, the Blues go up. The Islanders, on verge of getting swept. Capitals up 3-0. Carolina goes up 2-1. And back to Chicago. And Vegas ties up the series 2-2. Vegas ties up the series 2-2. Good to see that Fall Guys has installed. Calgary ties up the series 2-2. Canadians tie up the series. No, Philadelphia ties up the series 2-2. Lightning go up 3-1. Avalanche go up 3-1. Blues go up 3-1? No, Vancouver ties it up. Capitals, here we go. Alright, this is going to be a simulation only because the Capitals can sweep. Will the Capitals sweep? After 1, it's 1-1. After 2, it's 3-1 Washington. And after 3, 4-3 Washington. Washington sweeps in the first round. Who would have predicted that? Washington to sweep and get rid of the Islanders. And now does Carolina go up 3-1. Carolina up 3-1 against the Boston Bruins. Oh my goodness. 2-2. Who's going to take the advantage here in Game 5? Will it be the Hawks and the Knights? It will be the Chicago Blackhawks. Oh my goodness. And Dallas goes up 3-2 against Calgary. Philadelphia up 3-2 against Calgary. Columbus gets a win to bring it back 3-2. St. Louis, Vancouver. St. Louis goes up 3-2. Avalanche go up 3-2. And, okay, well, Carolina upset the Boston Bruins. Well, the Hurricanes upset the Bruins here. After 1, Hurricanes up 1-0. After 2, Hurricanes up 3-2. Oh, my goodness. After 3, it's tied. So we have to go into overtime in basically a must-win game for Boston. Boston has to pull out of this with a win, or their season is over. So let's see what happens. Does Boston hang on? Quite frankly, I would love to see Boston lose to Carolina in the first round. So let's see if that happens, if my wish comes true. Carolina, come on, get in the back of the net in overtime and move on. Does Boston force a Game 6? Or does Carolina win it? Dougie Hamilton. Oh, Dougie Hamilton, no! Gets robbed by Tuukka Rask. Now Brad Marchand, that dirty rat. What's he gonna do? Over to David Pastrnak. Good save, good save. Now Silverjack over to Slavin. Jacob Slavin to Sean Aho. Sebastian Aho. What's he gonna do? Sebastian Aho. Back to Jacob Slavin. Slavin over to Sebastian Aho. Inside. Dougie Hamilton takes a maybe that was a shot. I don't know. Kind of like a pass. Breeden has it. Now looking for some help. He finds Dougie Hamilton. Dougie Hamilton's gonna find the back of the net. Inside. Savage. Oh, saved by Tuukka Rask. Boston does not want their season to end here. What will happen? Over to Patrice Bergeron. He's got room, takes a shot, and misses it. Now Slavin will bring it back up, but oh my goodness, Patrice Bergeron steals it away. Now Koeman looking for a shot, can't get one off. Over to Jake DeBruce. DeBruce go over to long point, but saved by Peter Mrazek. Come on, Carolina. Come on. We all want to see this, please. Does Carolina upset Boston in the first round? Is the real question. I know my face cam might be a little big, so you guys might not be able to see a little bit, but, you know, it's alright. Well, okay. Hamilton over to Niederreiter. Oh my god, Nino Niederreiter in overtime. Would love it. Nino Niederreiter in overtime! Saved by Tuukka Rask. McCovey now over to Krejci. David Krejci looking for some help. Krejci gonna look to do it all by himself instead? Maybe. Krejci passes it over to Zdeno Chara. Inside Jacob DeBruce. Back to Chara. Takes a shot. Peter Mrazek with the save. Oh my goodness. This game's gonna go back and forth. Come on, Hurricanes. Come on, Hurricanes. Find the back of the net. Someone. Do it. Do it for the USA. Please just do it for the USA. Boston gonna get swept. Boston gonna lose in the first round. Not get swept, but almost. They're down 3-1. Takes a shot. Peter Mrazek makes the save. Canes wanting to end the series. Boston looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? That's Falk. He's on the Blues, but like I said, I don't have updated rosters, but I don't think it really matters. Here's Stahl. Stahl on the side. Pass to Pesci. Pesci's gonna shoot it. Oh, it's loose. Niederreiter. No, he couldn't find the back of the net with it. Niederreiter over to Dzingel. Dzingel looking for some help. Over to Falk. Justin Falk, if he hits this. Jurgen Stahl saved by Rask. Now McCovey. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen here? On the side, they lose it. It's gonna go back to Carolina. 12 minutes to play here in overtime. But it's continuous overtime. Krejci, Heinen, over to Monte Carlo. Is it not Monte Carlo? I don't know what his name is. But Peter Mrazek with another good save. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to be quite something here in overtime. Does Boston hang on and force a Game 6, or does Carolina end up moving on? Pesci, over to Volk. Fuck over to Nikas. Okay, what's gonna happen? Nikas looking for some help. Over there, Akala! Saved by Tuukka Rask. Oh man, Tuukka doesn't want to go home. Tuukka doesn't want to go home, man. Oh man. If Carolina wins this face-off, though, it's a big opportunity. Most of the overtime games have been moving on very quickly, but this one's going to go for a while. Especially with an elimination game. Erik Haula gets hit from behind. No call. Coyle. Now over to Heinen. Oh my goodness. What's going to happen? What's going to happen, Boston? Move. Oh! What a save by Peter Mrazek. I thought that was it, but somehow it doesn't find the back of the net. Now Erik Haula would be a perfect way to see them lose. Oh, he put the puck wide. He shot it wide. Oh my goodness, Slavin, now Nikas. Nikas inside, Dougie Hamilton. Over to Slavin. Slavin with a shot. Oh, fuck, he gets a shot. No, it's going to get the blocked in. Patrice Bergeron now. Oh my goodness, what a couple of opportunities there. Now over to King, takes a shot. Peter Mrazek with the save. Oh my goodness. Come on, Carolina. Come on. I thought Boston had the one right there. Are they going to show the replay? I thought Boston had it won. Yeah, I didn't. How come that's not a penalty? Whatever, though. Who's going to get it? I'm going to say Slavin in overtime. Would be nice. Now over to Carlo. Carlo inside. Pastrnak save by Peter Mrazek. Oh, my goodness. 7:03 to play in overtime. In this first period of overtime. Does someone find the back of the net in this first period overtime, or will we have to go to 2 overtimes? We'll see. Over to Zdeno Chara. To Marchand. Marchand over to McCurry. It's blocked away. Teuvo Teravainen. He's on a breakaway. Teuvo Teravainen. Two-way over on. No. Save. Oh, and a backhander save. 2 saves by Rask. Now over to Sebastian. Oh, what a save by Tuukka Rask. Oh, my goodness. Tuukka Rask is unreal. Tuukka Rask big saves. Pastrnak save by Peter Mrazek. Tuukka Rask is unreal. This game should be over, but what a save. Oh my, show the replay. Bro, look at this. Oh my goodness, unreal Tuukka Rask. Boston does not want to go home. Tuukka Rask giving them a huge fighting chance here. Especially if they win this face-off, which they lose. Slavin over to Teuvo Teravainen, who had 2 opportunities early on, couldn't combine. Now Teravainen takes a shot, saved by Rask. Rask plays it after Chara. Cannot believe he played that out. Now Marchand. Brad Marchand is a one-man band, looking for help, can't find anyone. Now he does. McCovey, and now Aho takes it away. Sebastian Aho, he's 1-on-1, about to be 2-on-1. Takes a shot, saved by Rask. Chara, and they're going to have to freeze it back up. Oh my goodness. Who is going to do it in overtime? Who will be the hero in Game 5? Game 4. No, Game 5. Yeah, Game 5. Who will be the hero in Game 5? Folk! Justin Folk! Looking for some shot. Can't find it. Dzingel, he also can't find it. I thought for sure he got hooked there, but he didn't. Now DeBrusk has it. DeBrusk still has it. Takes a weird shot. Peter Mrazek's going to save that all day for you, kid. 2:37 to play. Game 5. Overtime number 1. Oh my goodness. Over to Falk. He wins the faceoff. Now Falk over to Dzingel. Dzingel looking for some help and finds himself over to Nino Niederreiter. What a save by Rask! Oh man, Tuukka Rask. Now over to Coleman. Coleman looking for help, finds Jake DeBrusk. Jake DeBrusk looking for help. Finds Krejci. Krejci scores! Oh, David Krejci at 147 keeps Boston's hopes alive as he gets the overtime winner in Game 5. And the winner of that's the MVP, man. Of that game, Tuukka Rask in overtime stops literally everything he sees. 47 shots. Oh my goodness. Hopes alive as they force a Game 6. Wow. Now this scares me, man. But Chicago could move on. Please, Vegas, do not lose to Chicago. Okay, Vegas up 2-1 after 1. 3-2 Vegas, please, Vegas, please. Thank you. The Vegas Golden Knights, the number 1 seed, just lost to the 8 seed Chicago Blackhawks in this NHL 20 prediction. Wow. Chicago just was moving on. He's just going to knock out the number 1 seed that easy, I guess. Wow. All right, Calgary. Dallas. Calgary's on the edge here as Dallas has a chance to move on in the next round. Calgary up 1-0 after 1. Calgary up 1-0 after 2. And we're going to have to go to an overtime. We're going to have to go to an overtime. Oh, my goodness. Alright, Calgary trying to stay alive here. Dallas wins, series is over. Calgary wins, they keep their season alive. Alright, overtime number 1. Hopefully it's not as long as the other one was. Tyler Seguin going up against... I cannot read that. Monahan, Sean Monahan. Lindell has it. Dallas trying to win the series. Lindell gonna go all the way here? Lindell gonna go all the way. Takes a shot. What a save! Oh, it was loose for Tyler Seguin, but a great defensive stick by Monahan. Now Seguin, he still has it. Tyler Seguin to Jamie Benn. Over to Lindell. Lindell inside Radulov. Can't get a shot off, and out goes Lindholm. Over to Ty Brody. Brody over to Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Hockey, what can he do? Over to Sean Monahan. Monahan looking for Gaudreau. Gaudreau is found. Goodwill now over the top. And they bring it all the way back around. Dallas is going to take it away, though. Monahan has it. Saved by Bishop. I'm sorry if I have to do something just real quick. Pardon me. I'm going to move my face cam real quick because it's just a little big right now. I would like to move that out of the way. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. It's just... I'm right here now. It's a lot smaller so you all can see what's going on. Alright, here we go. So, Dallas, if Dallas wins this, it is over. But if Calgary wins this, I believe we force a Game 7. Believe it or not. Lindell over to Tyler Seguin. Seguin over to Lindell. Lindell over to Radulov. Radulov takes a shot, misses it. Save, gets the save. Oh my goodness! Jamie Benn! Jamie Benn in overtime. I believe Jamie Benn and Dallas was moving on. Oh my goodness. Jamie Benn in overtime. As Calgary's season comes to an end. Oh my goodness. As I shake hands, but Jamie Benn in overtime. Okay. Dallas moving on to the second round. Oh, I just still can't believe Chicago just upset Vegas. That is crazy. Alright. So the first round is almost complete. We got 4 teams through. Now, Philadelphia has a chance to move on in the next round as well. After 1, it's 3-0 Montreal. Oh my goodness, Montreal doesn't want to go home. After the second period, 4-0 Montreal. And then the game, it's 4-0. Montreal blanked Philadelphia to force a Game 7 and keep their hopes alive. Wow. Did not see that coming. Tampa Bay now has a chance to move on. After 1, 0-0. After 2, it's a 2-2 game. And after 3, do we have a winner? Yes, we do. Tampa Bay goes off for 3 goals in the third. And they're going to move on to the second round, knocking out Columbus. Avalanche have a chance to move on here, but I do think the Coyotes might pull this game out. But Landeskog and Culver score early here to make it 2-0 Colorado. 3-0 as Pierre Bellemare gets 1. Arizona needs 3 in the third. Can they do it? No. They don't even get 1. They get shut out by Colorado as Colorado moves on to the second round. Now St. Louis has a chance to move on to the second round and knock out Vancouver here. It is 1-1 after 1. After 2, it is 2-1 St. Louis. After 2, after 3, it is... We're going to have to go to an overtime game. And like I said, if the Blues win, the series is over. If Vancouver wins, they force a Game 7. St. Louis is my hometown. St. Louis is my hometown, and, I'm going to have to do it for the boys here. Hope we can come through. I'm going to say Tarasenko in overtime to move us into the second round. Let's see if I'm right. Come on, you boys in blue. I guess you boys in white, rather. Shen facing off here against Elias Peterson. Shen wins the face-off over to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo gonna look for help, and he finds Braden Shen. Shen takes a shot, he scores! Braden Shen! And that's it! Series over! Goodbye! Good night! Oh my goodness! It only took that fast for Braden Shen to find the back of the net, and St. Louis is moving on to the second round. Okay. In Game 6, it's Braden Shen in overtime to knock out the Vancouver Canucks as they shake their hands. Was not expecting it to be that quick, to be honest with you. Thought that would go a little long overtime, but Braden Shen finds the back of the net very quick. And now, is that it? Are we at second round here? No, because Carolina has a chance now. I think so. Chicago's moving on, Dallas is moving on, Colorado's moving on, St. Louis is moving on. All the teams are moving on except we're going to have a Game 7, and Boston's going to try to force a Game 7, but Carolina could win this. Carolina with a huge upset bid. Carolina goes up 2-1 after 1. After 2, it's tied at 3, and after 3, Boston forces a Game 7. Brad Marchand is there on the doorstep again. We have 2 Game 7s. Here's 1 Game 7 for you. 1 Game 7. Who will win it? 1-1 after 1, Domi and Patrick. Still 1-1, the third period. The third period! And we're going to have to go to an overtime game. An overtime game it is in Game 7. Winner stays and the loser goes home. Make my picks now. I'm going Flyers. My pick is going to be Philadelphia. Montreal wins this, man. That would be quite something. So I'm just going to look on my phone here real quick for the seedings, just so you guys all know what's going on here. And it does look like... Oh, hang on, I did one, so I gotta... Gotta sign in real quick. If I miss the overtime goal because I'm signing in, I'm sorry about it. Weber. Over to Denal. Gallagher saved by Hart. I don't think Philadelphia is going to go down without a fight, to be honest with you. Montreal wins this face-off. It could be huge. They lose. Ivan Provorov over to Sanheim. Alright, so it looks like Vegas is the 1 seed. They just lost to the 8 seed Chicago. Colorado did win. So Chicago's the first upset we have in this NHL 20 predictions. The second upset we have is... Hang on. The second upset we have should be... Did Washington? No, Islanders. We don't have... That's the only upset we have so far. So far, all the right teams have made it. All the teams that were supposed to win have made it. And this one, of course, the upset would be the number 8 seed over Philadelphia, the Montreal Canadiens over Philadelphia. If the 8 seed somehow wins, that would mean the Western Conference 8 seed Chicago Blackhawks move on, and the 8 seed Eastern Conference Montreal Canadiens also move on. But I do think the Flyers here may do it in overtime. Hopefully, we'll see. Voracek has it. Voracek over to Braun. Braun takes a shot. It's loose. But no one was there except the Canadian. If it was a Flyer, it's goodbye, good night. But no one was there except the Canadian. Thomas Tatar over to Gallagher. Gallagher looking for help. Takes a shot, saved by Hart. Man, this is going to get quite bumpy, boys. This is going to get quite bumpy. I feel like this could also go 2 overtimes. We'll see. It's a game 7. So let's see who wins it here. Just going to be quiet and sit back and relax as Lindholm has the puck over to Braun. Braun over to Patrick. Patrick might find a move here. No, he can't. Over to Gardespierre, but saved by Carey Price as Sean Gardespierre couldn't hit that one in the back of the net. Montreal? Is Montreal really a sleeper pick here? Is Montreal really a sleeper pick to beat Philadelphia in the first round? NHL 20 thinks they can force 7 games and an overtime. We'll see. We'll see right here, man. I just am still shell-shocked that the Chicago Blackhawks beat my Knights. Braun takes a shot. It's loose, but again, no one there except the Canadian jersey. Now over to Cousins. Cousins over to Petrie, takes a shot. It scores. No, he didn't. It's on the line. Now they score. What a way to end it. The Canadians upset the Flyers as that puck was literally just on the line. And hold on. Hold your horses. We're going to go to a replay. Look at this. Petrie. Is that Petrie takes a shot? Yeah, Petrie takes the shot. It literally just stays on the line somehow. Look at this. In real life, that's going to keep on going. And right, it just stops. And all he has to do, all Braun has to do is hit it out. And what does he do? He misses it again. Hard misses it, so here comes a Canadian player. He'll have all the time to get it. Braun comes even back, but look at Cousins comes in, and with one little poke, he puts it in. What a way to end Game 7 in overtime. And Montreal with the upset over Philadelphia. So both the 8 seeds are going to move on here, according to NHL. Alright, last one. Last Game 7 should be Boston and Carolina. And man, what a Game 7 this could be. Let's see if Boston will get upset. David Krejci on Mrazek in the first. In the second period, all Boston in the second period as Carly Coyle, Jake DeBruski, and Brad Marchand get things going. But Fleury does try to get on the board for Carolina. Carolina needs 3. They get 1. And Boston, well, Nikas tried, but it was not enough. And after round 1, teams are eliminated are the Vegas Golden Knights, which should not have been eliminated. Coyotes should be eliminated. They were the lowest. They were the lowest seed. Lower seed, the higher. They were the higher seed. Vegas was the lowest seed, and they couldn't win. Coyotes were the higher seed against the Avalanche. The Flames were also the higher seed against the Dallas Stars. Vancouver was the 5th seed, the higher seed over St. Louis, but St. Louis won. And Philadelphia was the lowest seed, number 1, losing to Montreal. Islanders were the 6th seed, so they were the highest seed, as they also lost to the Capitals. Columbus was the higher seed. They also lost to the lower seed, Tampa Bay. And, of course, you just saw Hurricanes were the highest seed. They lost to the lower seed, Boston. So here we go. We got 4 games for you, and we're ready to rock and roll as the Avalanche go up 1-0 against the Hawks early here. 1-0, the Blues go up in Game 1. In Game 1, the Capitals lose to Canadians. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Boston wins in Game 1. Game 2, Chicago ties up the series 1-1. Game 2, Dallas ties up the series 1-1. Game 2, Canadians go up 2-0. Oh, my goodness. Boston goes up 2-0. Right now, the team to watch is the Montreal Canadiens, guys. In Game 3, Chicago goes up. In Game 3 for Dallas and St. Louis, Dallas goes up. If this is 3-0, Montreal, I'm going to scream. Montreal goes up 3-0. Montreal Canadiens go up 3-0, the 8th seed. Boston also goes up 3-0. 2-1, can the Chicago go up 3-1? They can. Will Dallas go up 2-1 and will St. Louis tie the series? St. Louis will tie the series. And here we go. Montreal has a chance to sweep the Washington Capitals. After 1, it's 1-1. After 2, it's 3-2 Montreal. Oh my goodness, the 8th seed, the Canadians. Are they going to really move on to the third round? Yes. No, they're not. Wow. Washington gets the best of them as TJ Oshie gets a late goal in the 3rd period to really put that one away. Whew, Washington keeps their season alive. Does Boston sweep, though? That's the real question. Boston goes down 1-0. Pat Maroon, which is on. Now Kucherov and McDonough. So Tampa Bay keeps their season alive. The Chicago move on to the next round. Chicago's Cinderella story here. Will they move on after the second period? It's still 1-0. They win! Chicago's moving on to the third round when they shouldn't even be in the playoffs. Chicago just beat the Avalanche 4-1. 2-2. Who goes up 3-2? St. Louis goes up 3-2. Canadiens up 3-1 in the series. Will they move on to the third round? Canadiens up 2-0 after 1. After 2, Washington gets 1, and after 3, Montreal is moving on to the third round according to NHL 20 as they upset the Capitals. And Boston, here. Will they move on? Will they beat Tampa Bay? Up 1-0 is Charlie McAvoy. 2-1, Heinen. Will Boston move on? Yes, they will. 4-1, and that is, I think, we have one more game. The Blues, right? Yep. Blues up 3-2. Will they move on to the third round here? Dallas goes up 2-1. After 2, it's St. Louis who goes up. And St. Louis is moving on 5-2 here. So I'll go back on my phone and we'll see what upsets just happened as you got... Oh, wow, look at this. Chicago taking on St. Louis according to NHL 20. Alright, hold on. The 8 seed Chicago is still in this thing, and the 4 seed St. Louis is still in this thing on the western side. On the eastern side, I'm not making this up. The Canadiens, the 8 seed, is still in this thing according to NHL 20, and the 4th seed Boston is in this. So according to NHL 20, both the 8 seed and the 4th seed are moving on to the third round in the playoffs. Here we go. Chicago and St. Louis. Game 1 belongs to St. Louis. Game 1 belongs to Montreal. Oh my god. Alright, Chicago ties the series. Montreal go up 2-0. Montreal up 2-0. Oh my goodness. Chicago goes up 2-1 if Montreal goes up 3-0. 2-1. And Chicago go up 3-1. No, Blues tie the series 2-2. Boston goes down 3-1. Who's going to take the advantage here? It's St. Louis. If Montreal goes to the Stanley Cup Finals, I don't know what I will do. Boston goes up 2-0. 3-2 Montreal. Oh my god. Oh, Montreal is going to the Stanley Cup Finals, folks, according to NHL 20. Oh, as they beat the Boston Bruins 4-1. Will they play the St. Louis Blues? That's the real question. St. Louis goes up 2-1. After 2, Chicago goes up. And after 3, Chicago pulls it out for Game 7. Game 7, it's Hawks in St. Louis. For a chance for a trip to the Stanley Cup Finals, it's tied after 1. After 2, Chicago goes up 5-3. Please, St. Louis. They're saying NHL's 20 is telling me we're going to have an 8 seed versus an 8 seed Stanley Cup Finals. This is crazy. The Stanley Cup Final belongs to Chicago goes up 1-0. Chicago goes up 2-0. Chicago goes up 3-0. Montreal, no. It can't end like this, Montreal. Please. Please. Alright, Montreal up 1-0 after 1. Uh-oh. Oh, Montreal up 4-2. Please, Montreal. Montreal keeps this season alive as we go to Game 5. Montreal, please. Uh-oh, Chicago goes up 2-1. 3-1 Chicago. And Chicago wins the Stanley Cup according to NHL 20. Are you kidding me? The Chicago Blackhawks, according to NHL 20? This game is rigged. Goodbye, good night. The Hawks shouldn't even be in the playoffs. NHL 20, what are you thinking?